Good evening and welcome to Money and Power. Today I want to explore a topic that sits at the center of so much of what we talk about here. Wealth, influence, values, and the way we navigate the world around us. I've called this episode Prosperity with Purpose because too often we're encouraged to chase money as if it exists in a vacuum, when in reality, purpose is what gives prosperity meaning. For many of us, especially those who try to live with some form of faith, conviction, or moral compass, the question isn't, how do I get more money? It's, what am I meant to do with the money I have and the money I'm trying to build? Today I'm going to pull that apart, not with cliches, but with real-world examples, real economics, and the reality of how money works in a world that changes faster than ever. So what does prosperity really mean? Well, let's start with the word prosperity. It's one of those terms thrown around by politicians, economists, religious leaders, and motivational speakers. But prosperity is not simply wealth. It's not just rising markets, bigger houses, or a comfortable lifestyle. Prosperity, you see, has three dimensions. One, material prosperity, the finances, the savings, the assets, the investments, etc. Two, emotional prosperity, security, stability, peace of mind. And three, moral or spiritual prosperity, meaning intention, how we live and why we do it. You can have one without the others, but that's not prosperity, that's imbalance. A rich man with no peace is not prosperous. Someone with purpose but no stability isn't prosperous either. Prosperity happens when money and meaning are aligned. And that alignment really happens by accident. It happens when you decide that your financial life is going to reflect your values, not just your desires. So why does purpose matter now more than ever? The world today is noisy. Prices rising, government shifting, geopolitical tension increasing, technology accelerating, and people feeling more disconnected and uncertain. You and I know that the old promises, pensions, job security, affordable homes, they're fading. And when the world becomes unstable, people instinctively ask, what's the point? What am I building towards? Why am I working so hard when the goalposts keep moving? Purpose gives clarity when circumstances do not. Purpose is what keeps you investing when markets wobble. Purpose is what keeps you disciplined when others panic, and purpose is what keeps you building when the headlines scream collapse. When you know what your prosperity is for, you stop being pushed around by events, by fear, or by politicians who weaponize uncertainty. Purpose is stabilizing. Purpose is protective. And purpose makes prosperity resilient. And I think more people need this right now than at any point in the last 20 years. So how do people lose their purpose? Well, it's surprisingly easy to drift into a life where money becomes the goal instead of the tool. Many people fall into one of these traps. Trap 1, chasing money for status. Trying to impress neighbors, friends, colleagues, or strangers online. Trap 2, chasing money for security, but without ever defining what secure enough actually means. Trap 3, chasing money for escape, trying to outrun dissatisfaction instead of solving it. And trap 4, chasing money without a plan. Working hard, earning more, spending more, repeating the cycle endlessly. None of these bring prosperity. And the world is full of people who appear successful, but are deeply dissatisfied. Because the one question they never answered was, What do I want prosperity to do? Not how do I get more, but why am I trying to get more in the first place? So, defining your purpose for prosperity. This is where things become powerful. Your purpose could be one of many things. To make your family more secure, to create opportunities you never had growing up, to support charitable or faith-based work, to buy back your time and live with more freedom, to build influence so you can shape your community, to ensure your retirement is dignified and not dependent, to reduce anxiety about the future, and to build generational stability for children or grandchildren. Prosperity only becomes meaningful when it serves something greater than itself. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If you do not define your purpose, the world will assign you one. Usually, consumption, distraction, or debt. One of the most empowering things you can do, financially and personally, is to say, this is my purpose. This is why my prosperity matters. From that moment, the noise quietens. The path becomes clearer, decisions become easier, and purpose simplifies everything. So how do you build prosperity with purpose? Well, here are 5 practical steps to bring this to life. 1. Decide your guiding principle. Is it faith, freedom, family, influence, service, or legacy? 2. Audit your finances honestly. Ask, does my spending match my purpose? You'll be surprised how quickly clarity appears. 3. Build cash buffers and long-term resilience. Prosperity must be durable, otherwise it's just noise. 4. Invest with intention. Every pound should either protect you, grow for you, or support what matters to you. 5. Remove what undermines your purpose. Debt, waste, overconsumption, unnecessary financial risks. People who drain your energy and clarity, remove them. Prosperity flows more easily when obstacles are removed. So, I will just now leave you with this rather simple idea. Prosperity is not about what you have, it's about what you do with it. Purpose turns money into meaning, and meaning is what leads to a life well lived. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments what your purpose for prosperity is, because you never know who your answer might encourage. Thank you for watching. I would sincerely appreciate it if you would give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so, and press the bell icon so you may be advised when new videos are produced. But as I've said previously, we will be publishing them every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday moving forward. Have a blessed and purposeful week ahead.